Hi! In this demo, we at Core Mobile Inc. are going to show you how to use CoreyHealth, an application that keeps you, your patients, and your entire care team communicating and informed throughout the entirety of the care process. First, open the CoreyHealth app on your mobile device using your login credentials or your fingerprint. In the first screen, you'll see three main pages of the Corey Patient app: Patients, the Messaging Center, and Analytics. The Patients tab is the control center of the application. It is where you keep track of your patients and their treatment throughout the entirety of the perioperative process. Tap the menu button on the top left corner. Under My Patients, select the patient you are treating next. The page will automatically import that patient's medical history, the members of the care team, patient communications, and more. This menu also has the capability to create reminders and display electronic patient-reported outcomes. In the first row, you'll be able to view each member of the patient's care team, from the family to the anesthesiologist, nurses, and technicians. Each button in the first column signifies a member of the care team, and upon tapping the appropriate provider, you can easily see the status of the provider in relation to the patient, as well as allow for direct text, image, and video messaging between you and the other care team members. The Corey Patient app automatically directs your message to the people who need to see it.
Messages are sent to the providers that are assigned to each patient, including the extended care circle inside and outside the facility. Because CoreyHealth is HIPAA compliant, information is only shared with the provider that is authorized to view the information.
In the second row, you'll find all the information you and your patient need to know about the upcoming procedure conveniently organized: before surgery, the day of surgery, and after surgery. This includes general information about the upcoming operation and how your patient is preparing for it, as well as guided checklists for tasks that your patient needs to complete at each stage of treatment. In addition, touch the perioperative button in order to add patient admission times, patient vitals, and operation information. The entire care team will automatically be updated on this information. In order to add educational materials, reminders, or checklist items for your patient to refer to or follow, tap on the Settings icon in the top right corner of the application. Then click Edit Content and decide which content material you want to edit for the selected patient. For example, procedure-specific info, video content, reminders, ePro, and surveys.
This is also possible through CoreyHealth's easy-to-use online portal that is set up and managed by the provider. Here, you can edit content, manage patients, and much, much more.
You can ask your patients to complete surveys post-surgery, as well as fill out intake forms from within the app. The responses can be seen by the provider instantly. Reminders, checklists, and surveys can be generated per patient based on the responses to these forms, and the information can be written back to EMR. Checklists allow your patients to keep track of tasks, tests, medications, or exercises that need to be completed at each stage of their treatment. When a checklist item is chosen by the provider, it is activated as a checklist item for the patient, and the patient can see it. Once a patient has completed a task on the checklist, they will mark the task complete, and you and your entire care team will immediately be notified in green of your patient's update. In the third row, you'll be able to view patient data, patient updates, responses to surveys, checklists, and more. Click on the Patient Data button in order to view the patient's comprehensive medical history, including allergies, immunizations, patient problems, EKGs, physicals, and even medical records from outside your hospital. The Responses button allows you to view whether or not a patient has completed a task on the checklist. For example, this patient has made an appointment with his primary care physician, per your reminder, and the care team is aware of this update because of the notification they have all received. Similarly, the care team can view the patient's responses to surveys, view how physically active the patient has been, and receive updates on the patient's vitals.
On the top left, you will find a tab called Checklist Log. Here, CoreyHealth has automatically populated patient entries so that the provider can view which patients have completed a given task and which have not. Providers can view patient entries from certain dates or by procedure type, making it easy to identify which patients have not completed a task and to follow up with contact information listed right there on the screen or through the messaging feature of the application.
The Messages feature, found at the bottom center of your screen, allows you to view which messages you have received from your patients and from other members of the care team. The green dot lets you know that the message is unread. Notifications inform you that you have a new message. Providers are informed when a patient responds to a message or when a patient has not responded to an important inquiry. Patients don't see messages that are exchanged between the care team. In addition, you can send picture and video messages to patients. Likewise, patients can send photos of their symptoms and healing progress to you and the care team. Message exchanges between patients and providers can be written back to EMR for record-keeping purposes. The Analytics feature allows you to track how efficiently the care process has been. For example, this feature tracks how many on-time appointments and operation starts there have been, the completion times of operations, and the number of patients who are waiting for procedures. The Customize feature allows you to set the metric that you would like to be measured. You can use this feature to determine the efficiency of care being provided or even the quality of care being received based on patient-reported outcomes and patient engagement. The healthcare you provide should be of the highest quality and should be personalized to meet the needs of your patients. Core Mobile Inc. makes this possible by reducing the time and energy wasted on miscommunication, delays, and cancellations, and increasing patient engagement while improving patient-reported outcomes. Contact Core Mobile Inc. to find out how our customizable solutions can bring about engaged efficiency to your medical facility.